What's up, Spartans? It's Dr. L here with Spartan Mind, your chief mind doc. Today we're talking about understanding confirmation bias. All right, so what is confirmation bias? Well, it's one of these psychological phenomenons that usually most of us have a tendency to fall into. And what happens is, it's when you scan the world, scan your environment, scan the external for information that confirms something you believe, right? So kids are a great example of this at Christmas. If they believe in Santa Claus, they're going to scan the environment, scan the outside, scan what's around them to confirm this belief, okay? So anything that feels like and makes them believe more in Santa, they're going to latch onto it. Anything that disproves Santa, they're going to try and let that go. Well, one of the reasons why we're talking about confirmation bias today is not because of Santa Claus. It's because of your belief about yourself. Because if we have negative beliefs about ourselves or negative judgments or stories that we tell ourselves, we're going to scan the external world for information that confirms those beliefs. And that gets us into trouble. Because there could be tons of information out there that disproves our belief. But if we are hell-bent on sticking to this belief, then we're going to get all of the information that we can that proves the belief to be true and suck that in. So let me give you an example of that. Let's say you're considering running a Spartan race, but you're a little bit unsure about it, right? Or apply this to something else. Let's say you're considering running age group or considering running with the elites, but you're uncertain about it. And you've got a belief that you can't quite do it, okay? Well, then you're going to scan the environment, scan the external for information that confirms this belief, right? So let's say that your gym closes. That could even be something you could use to confirm your belief. See, I was never meant to run the Spartan race, my gym closed. Or let's say in one of your test runs, you didn't pace the way that you wanted to. Then you're going to take that information. See, this is information that I can't do the race in the way that I want to, or I'm not good enough to run age group, or I'm not good enough to run elite, right? Despite the fact that that entire week, you could have had an amazing training program, but you ignore that and you latch onto the information that confirms that negative belief you have about yourself. So how do you get away from it? Well, the best answer is you understand confirmation bias. The more that you understand confirmation bias, the less likely you are to fall into that trap, because you might be able to recognize when you're latching onto information that confirms the belief rather than considering information that disproves the belief, okay? So when you're working on changing your beliefs about yourself, or when you're working on understanding why you get stuck, consider this idea of confirmation bias. What information are you latching onto to confirm the belief about yourself? And how can you make sure that you're considering the other information out there that disproves it?